they were compelled to shut down because of the non-cooperation extended by the NDA BJP government. It is obviously an attempt to appease the Taliban government in Kabul, who is really determining the policy of India towards Afghanistan. Is the pressure coming from those who were in charge of Afghanistan between 2001 and 2021, and it's very obvious from the letter which has been written by the erstwhile Afghan Embassy in India that they were compelled to shut down because of the non-cooperation extended by the NDA BJP government. It is obviously an attempt to appease the Taliban government in Kabul. India has always been a voice of morality. It has stood for values. It has stood for certain principles in the international fora ever since its inception as a nation in 1947. At a point in time when the world was divided into two power blocks, it was India which took the initiative and created the concept of non-alignment. And the entire raison d'etre of that conception was to give a voice to the global south. And today you see the strange situation that a regime in Kabul, which is not allowing millions and millions of women and girls to go to school or go to work, a regime which is persecuting its opponents relentlessly and using the most brutal and the harsh forms of punishment against those who were in office from 2001 to 2021. Such people are being incentivized by the government of India. At a point in time when everybody is waiting and holding on to their horses and not giving recognition to the regime in Taliban until and unless they commit themselves to certain basic modicum of human dignities to the larger population of Afghanistan, at such a point in time, India, which should be the moral voice of the global south, is incentivizing such a regressive, orthodox, conservative regime by virtually handing over the Afghan Embassy in Delhi to the Taliban. This is extremely unfortunate. In fact, since August 2021, there are thousands of Afghan students who are languishing in India, whose visas have not been renewed by the government of India. It is completely inexplicable and confounding as to who is really determining the policy of India towards Afghanistan. Is the pressure coming from those who were in charge of Afghanistan between 2001 and 2021, and then had to withdraw ignominiously to really grant some kind of de facto recognition to Taliban. So therefore, while one understands the constraints of realpolitik, but the ideals, the ideas, the principles, values and the morals on which Indian foreign policy has stood ever since India became independent in 1947 should not be forsaken at the altar of expediency.